problem with constant Kree invasions? Then why not sign up for a crash course in the ancient martial art of Kung Fu, held at your local Kang-munity center?
No! Help me!
Please.
My training never prepared me for this. Probably because it was in software development.
Tell my mom I love her.
Looked like something big was going down on top of the Avengers mansion earlier. Think it had anything to do with that massive face that appeared in the sky? Nah, probably unrelated.
Goons, bad guys, villains, crooks, enemies. Whatever you want to call them, go take them down.
Two Manhattans. Ha ha ha!
I was just about to take a trip to the Antarctic, so this actually worked out pretty well.
Whoever they got on snowplow duty seriously needs to up his game. It's
Oh, snap! I went to get a hairdryer to thaw out that frozen guy in the cave, but I got totally distracted.
Yes, quite lovely.
Looked like something big was going down on top of the Avengers.
It might be a slightly controversial opinion, considering all the people who've been uprooted from their homes, but I actually think this Chronopolis place looks rather picturesque in an unorthodox sort of way. In fact, I was just thinking how nice it would be if someone, perhaps a kind nephew of mine, were to take some lovely photos for me. Only if they had the time, of course.
I know we've got a home.
That's very kind of you, dear. Thank you. Now, what kind of picture would I like? How about a picture that features a sphinx, that big floating bowl-looking city, and Kang's big electric tower? That would make for an interesting mix, don't you think?
That cool lock Dr. Strange has on his sanctum, where can I get one of those?
All this snow gear's a waste of money, huh? Well, who's laughing now, Mom?
Did you forget what I asked for, dear? Not to worry. What I'm after is a picture that features a sphinx, that big floating bowl-looking city, and Kang's big electric tower. That would make for an interesting mix, don't you think?
Saw a monkey fighting a bunch of snowmen earlier? Maybe I've been up here too long. I hate the way Kang watches me.
Thank you for rescuing me! Yeah! You seen that superhero supply store? The lady who runs it always seems to be in some sort of trouble. Yesterday she was
I heard while Captain America was fixing things here, Wakanda
Here comes the Spider-Man of the past. Well, to me it's the present, but never mind.
Take down the crime that's happening right now, and you could win a fabulous prize. The prize is satisfaction and a job well done. Same as all the others. Sorry.
All systems engage. Okay, let's show them what we got. Hello? Is there a better person to do this? Probably not.
Causing trouble nearby. Ugh, they make me so mad.
to all citizens complaining about the so-called...
I would have brought my own camera, but I don't think you can buy the film for it. Thank you, dearie. That looks lovely. Unfortunately, all my picture frames are back home, which is in who knows what dimension. So, until someone sorts that business out, I'll just have to unload the picture to sociable media. If I think of any other pictures I'd like, I'll be sure to let you know. And of course, if you need anything from me, don't be a stranger. You give your Aunt May a call once in a while.
Interesting.
That cool lock Dr. Strange has on his sanctum. Where can I get one of those?
Hello!
Apparently there's some kind of exhibition happening up in that ruined building. Man, I do not get that fancy art stuff.
There was some questionable training taking place on the mountain earlier. Must be some new kind of ancient martial art or something.
I hate the way Kang watches us with those drones. It's so creepy. Two Manhattans. Ha ha ha! I saw a monkey fighting a bunch of snowmen earlier. Maybe I've been up here too.
My training never prepared me for this. Probably because...
Detected a crime pretty close to you. Hey, wouldn't it be great if this was the last crime ever? Nah, that girl can dream.
Why do that?
Apparently there's some kind of exhibition happening up in that ruined building. Man, I do not get that fancy art stuff.
I really want to roll a big snowball down
So I've been thinking about this Kang guy, and I don't think I care.
Looked like something big was going down on top of the Avengers.
I need a change of scenery.
Whoever they got on snowplow duty seriously needs to up his game. It's like driving inside a bounce house around here.
Now I'll show those guys. Can you believe they're still making video games about losers like the Avengers? They already had their turn. Two, in fact. Though I'm not sure if they're both strictly canon. Either way, when was the last time you saw a game with a duck on the cover? The industry needs to change, starting with my new game, codename Project Egg. Sadly, my Quackstarter campaign fell through, so I'm gonna need to find the funds for this thing some other way. Think you could help me find a wealthy entrepreneur that I can hit up for the dough?
Right, let's go get that.
You won't regret it, kid. See what you can find out from the folks around here. There's gotta be at least one money bags in this joint.
We're not gonna get attacked again.
To be honest, I was expecting bigger things from Quackstarter after all the hype. Barely hit 5% of my goal. Kids these days don't know what they want.
You know Howard the Duck? I got something I was hoping you could pass on to him. A big slap upside the head. That feathered crook stole my sandwich. There was some questionable training taking place. Must be some new kind of ancient martial art or something.
Find out anything about our wealthy friend?
Ugh, if I have to listen to one more of those Kang announcements.
That old prospector over in the Old West said he pulled a big hole of something out of the water the other day. Didn't say what it was, but he was winking so hard I thought he was going to hurt himself. And he was soaking wet. What a strange fellow.
Ooh.
The thing they don't warn you about when working at the bank is the folks who keep you working late drying off waterlogged treasure. How'd it get so wet? And why was there so much of it? Whoever it belonged to must be itch.
Apparently there's some kind of exhibition happening up in that ruined building. Man, I do not get that fancy art stuff. ATM refused my card the other day. Apparently because my bank doesn't exist in this universe anymore. So now I'm pretty much living on a diet of bits of old shoe, which is surprisingly good if you leave it to soak in rainwater for a while.
If you have your camera with you, dear, I have another idea for a picture.
I'd been saving up for months to buy my dream car. But since everywhere I needed to drive to no longer exists, I don't need it anymore. So I did the logical thing and burned all my money.
The master says I won't make any progress in my training until I stop wearing overcoats and start wearing boots. But it's so cold here. Spring for central heating.
Keep up the good work, hero. I mean, I don't really follow.
So what do you got for me?
I went to get a hairdryer to thaw out that frozen guy in the cave, but I got totally distracted. Ooh, that rock looks like my mom.
Could be something there. If we can confirm it wasn't just an old booty dug up. Promising. If we knew who cashed in that loot, we could definitely hit them up. So putting what you've told me through the old Detective Mellon, we can deduce that the old prospector over in the Old West recently came into some serious cheddar. This is perfect.
Okay. Visit, live, destroy.
The only thing now is to figure out how to convince an old-timey prospector to invest in a Talking Ducks video game. But that won't be the weirdest thing I do all week by any stretch. Thanks for the help, kid. Oh, and if you run into Forbush Man, could you tell him the funds are in the bag? Last I heard, the poor guy was looking into making money through social media marketing.
Right. Let's go get that Nexus fragment out of the cave. What do you mean, somebody?
A quick message to all you expectant mothers, fathers, and/or others. Have you considered naming your child Kang?
Hey, at least we still have our health. Oh, come on.
Something must have gone down in the Cave of Dragons. That disembodied voice isn't yelling at me when I walk past anymore.
Hi!
You seen that superhero supply store? Lady who runs it always seems to be in some sort of trouble. Yesterday she was purple. You'll learn to tune it out.
Right! Let's go get that Nexus fragment out of the cave! What do you mean somebody already got it? Aw, man.
I was just about to take a trip to the Antarctic, so this actually worked out pretty well.
Ooh.
I just want to go home. Something must have gone down in the Cave of Dragons. That disembodied voice isn't yelling at me when I walk past anymore.
The master says I won't make any progress in my training until I stop wearing overcoats and start.
You seen that superhero supply store? Lady who runs it always seems to be in some sort of trouble. Yesterday she was purple. You'll learn to tune it out.
I hate the way Kang watches us with those drones. It's so creepy.
You're a lifesaver! The Statue of Liberty look a little off to anybody else? No? Just me?
I flew across the world to get to cook. That fancy art stuff. So I've been thinking about this Kang guy, and I don't think I care for him very much.
Real giant fireball. So it melts all this snow. Of course, then we'd have a giant fireball.
Looked like something big was going down on top of the Avengers mansion earlier. Think it had anything to do with that massive face that appeared in the sky? Nah, probably unrelated.
Apparently there's some kind of exhibition happening up here. Man, I do not get that fancy art stuff.
Right! Let's go get that get this fragment out of the cave. What do you mean somebody already got it? Aw, man.
I've noticed a number of people complaining that the roads in Chronopolis are a bit of a mess. Yet, no one seems...
I need a change of scenery.
We're not gonna get attacked again, are we?
Tell my mom I love her.
Saw a monkey fighting a bunch of...
I need a change of scenery.
There was some questionable training taking place on the mountain.
I'm going to need help getting this new forge to work.
Must find bad people. Scare them away.
I hate the way Kang watches us.
I need a change of scenery.
Saw a monkey fighting a bunch of snowmen.
I've noticed...
Must find bad people. Scare them away.
Kang surveillance drones operate in this...
Anything we need to be worried?
I'm the world's fastest runner. None of you will ever beat me. Think you can beat my...
I keep getting parking tickets. Honestly, you'd think the public eye was requiring to make some sort of profit from people parking.
Saw a monkey fighting a bunch of snowmen earlier? Maybe I've been up here too long.
I need a change of scenery.
That cool block down the street has
Oh man, now I've done it.
Must find bad people. Scare them away.
Kang spies with his digital eye something beginning...
I'm the world's fastest runner. None of you will ever beat me. Think you can beat my...
Sorry to bother you, but yep, you guessed it. Some crime near you needs fighting.
Where can I find the simple life, man?
means this whole thing is nearly over. Where's my personal holographic assistant when I need him? Help! Ah!
Close call. Thanks.
Take that, Kang!
So I've been thinking